Hello, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I'm Aziza, and today I want to talk about something that so many English learners struggle with, which is being busy. Maybe you work all day, maybe you study, maybe you are tired after work, maybe you have family responsibilities. Maybe your mind feels exhausted all the time, and because of that, you keep telling yourself, I will learn English, or I will improve my English later, or I will start next week, or no, I don't have time now, I need maybe more free time to study or to improve, or no, I'm too busy to practice English. And what happened? Weeks pass, months pass, and suddenly you feel like your English is not improving. And honestly, this is basically one of the biggest reasons many people stop learning English. Not because they are lazy, not because they are bad at English, but because they think learning English needs many hours, perfect motivation, perfect schedules, and lots of free time. When actually small daily practice is more powerful than long study sessions once a month. Seriously, you don't need to wait for a month, right? You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You can basically take even 5 minutes of your day. Do you have 5 minutes? Of course you do. How? Like you use social media every day. You scroll videos every day. You use reels, shorts, all these things. Don't you think these are basically wasting your time? Well, definitely. Okay, I know that there are a lot of short videos and reels that are very useful, but I'm sure not every reel you click on is very useful, right? So instead of wasting your time on unuseful reels, maybe you can actually use this time to practice or to memorize one or two words, or maybe to memorize maybe one idiom or some expressions. Seriously, you actually have time. Don't tell me you don't have time. Although you have a lot of work to do, maybe a lot of studies, maybe you have family responsibilities, but still, you do have even 1 minute. 1 minute, not even 5 minutes, 1 minute to practice every day. Just 1 minute, right? Because seriously, small practice is more powerful than long study sessions. And that's what we are going to talk about today. How is it possible to improve your English even if your life is so busy? First of all, I want you to stop thinking that studying English means sitting at desk for 3 hours with grammar books. Because honestly, most busy adults can't actually live like that. And that's okay. Real language learning can happen during normal life. For example, imagine you are driving to work. Most people listen to random music or scroll social media before entering work. But imagine listening to English podcasts, short English videos, easy conversations, or simple English stories every single morning, even 5 minutes. If you don't have time for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, that's okay. Even 5 minutes. Really, even 5 minutes every day matters. Why? Because your brain keeps learning English again and again, and slowly English starts feeling more normal to you. Another thing, another thing many learners do is this. They actually wait until they feel ready to study. But busy people rarely feel fully ready. Why? Because after work, you are tired. Maybe after studying, your brain hurts. After responsibilities, you just want rest. So instead of asking yourself, do I feel motivated? Ask yourself, what small thing can I do today? What small thing can I do today? So maybe the small thing can be one English video, maybe five new words, maybe one short conversation, or reading one page, or even shadowing 1 minute of English speech. That's already progress. And honestly, consistency is more important than intensity. I repeat, consistency is more important than intensity. What does that mean? It means that a person who practices English 5 minutes every day will usually improve faster than someone who studies 5 hours every 2 weeks. And this is what I mean by consistency. Consistency when you do something over and over, when you keep on doing something. So, for example, if you decide to study for 5 minutes, try to do it every day. This is consistency. Every day, 5 minutes. Intensity, what does that mean? Intensity when you decide to sit at your desk for 2 to 3 hours long. Well, I know it is not possible actually to study for 2 to 3 hours long because you get bored, you in the mood to continue studying or improving, and a lot of excuses will come up. So that is why consistency is more important. Learning something for 5 minutes is better than sitting down for 3 to 4 hours. Because language learning needs repetition. Your brain needs continuous exposure. Now, let's talk about another problem. Many busy learners think they can't study perfectly, then there is no point. Well, this mindset destroys progress because perfection makes people quit. For example, imagine you plan to study English for 1 hour today, but suddenly work became stressful. Now you only have 10 minutes. Some people say, oh, forget it, I will do it tomorrow. But successful language learners think differently. They will say, okay, I only have 10 minutes, let me do something. So in this case, they use the remaining 10 minutes. So this is what you need to do. You need to forget about perfection and continue learning. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start progressing. Don't wait because that perfect moment never comes. You will always find excuses that will prevent that perfect moment from appearing. All right? If you do this as a habit, you will progress. And honestly, that is the secret, not perfection. Now, let me give you some real examples. Let's say you love cooking. So, what you can do is that you can watch cooking videos. And when you watch cooking videos, you will start focusing on what they say, maybe the ingredients they use in the video, maybe the way they express the cooking part, things like that. Or maybe, let's say you love shopping. So go and watch some shopping videos where they talk about clothes, maybe names of materials, maybe the way to go shopping, maybe descriptions, stuff like that. All right. So, what you need to do is that try to click on videos that are related to your interest, related to your hobbies. So, in this case, you will be doing two in one, watching something you enjoy at the same time learning what they say on the video. So you can actually maybe do this during your free time, during your lunch break. Maybe you can listen to some podcast on your way to work or maybe on your way back home, things like that. So you can actually watch, for example, one English reel, or maybe one pronunciation video, or maybe one short English conversation, or something related to your interests and hobbies. And again, small practice will lead you to big results over time. And honestly, many learners actually underestimate listening. What does that mean? Listening is actually one of the easiest ways busy people can improve English because you can listen while walking, maybe while cleaning, driving, exercising, resting. You don't always need to sit and study. You can simply listen while doing something else. So sometimes learning actually happens quietly in the background, right? Another important thing is this: stop comparing yourself to people online. Really, stop comparing yourself. Because the thing is that some people actually study English 6 hours a day. Some people have more free time. Your journey is different. If you are busy but still trying, that already matters. And honestly, slow progress is still progress. Really, slow progress is still progress. I also want to talk about something emotional. Many busy learners feel guilty. They think they should study more, they are falling behind, their English is getting worse, and things like that. But actually, guilt does not help you improve. Small action helps. Even if today you only learned one phrase, one pronunciation, one sentence, that still matters. Because learning a language is not one giant moment, it is small moments repeated many times. And remember this: you do not need a perfect life to improve your English. You can actually improve while being busy. You can improve while being tired. You can improve slowly. The important thing is don't completely stop. Even small daily contacts with English keeps your brain connected to the language. So if you are listening right now and thinking you are too busy to learn English, I want you to change that sentence. So instead, you can say something like, I may be busy, but I can still practice a little. And honestly, that mindset changes everything. Really. Just change your mindset. So instead of saying, oh, I am too busy, I don't have time, I have this, I have that, I have a lot of things to focus on, you still have time for English, even 1 minute. So, yeah, this is basically everything that I came up with regarding today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, small daily practice becomes a big improvement later. If you have other topics that you want me to focus on, please let me know down below. Also, if you feel that someone else needs to listen to this episode, please feel free to share this episode with a person who needs to listen to. So, thank you so much for listening. I wish you a wonderful day, and I will be looking forward to having you on the upcoming episode. Have a great day and take care. Bye bye.